all asynchronous functions return promises. So all these functions right here, which are async, return promises. However, the error handling behavior varies depending on whether await is used or not with the return statement. So in this code right here, there are two asynchronous functions, return error no await and return error await. The first function, return error no await, returns a rejected promise without awaiting it, while the second function here returns a rejected promise while awaiting it. So we have return await, and then here we have return with no await. Now if we run this application, which I can do by refreshing the page, and these right here are the log messages, which the way I made these appear like this is using my Chrome extension called console log, which you can check in the description if you're interested. But essentially, this right here is console log saying error has been caught, and this right here is console.error saying error not caught. And by looking at the output, we can see that the return error no await function's rejected promise is not caught in its try catch. Instead, it relies on the outer try catch. So if I run this again, this error right here, which isn't awaited for, is not caught in here. So it doesn't say error has been caught. Instead, where it's called, which is over here, this rejected promise goes to this catch statement. So it says error not caught, return error no await. Whereas when we use return await, the error is caught. So keep this in mind when you're writing asynchronous code. If you return the result of an asynchronous function without waiting for the promise to settle, make sure you have an outer try catch to handle any potential errors. And so I was researching into this and I saw quite a few different viewpoints on how if we should use return await or just return in an asynchronous function. And there's no right or wrong answer on handling promise return. I have heard that certain developers are afraid that return await will cause the application to resolve the promise twice. However, we can easily disprove this with the following code. So let me just change this in here. And now we have a function called delay, and what it does is it just waits for the specified amount of time. So here we're going to log the current date, then we're going to wait 5 seconds and then log out the date again. And if we look at my extension or my log output here and I run this, we see second 0, and then 5 seconds later we get second 5. So even though we're awaiting here and awaiting here as well, it doesn't wait twice. So the main reason for return await versus return is error handling. So no matter what route you take, just be sure to handle errors accordingly. That's all I wanted to show you in this video. If you like content like this, check out my courses linked in the description. Also download my Chrome extension called console log, where you can get nice helpful pop-ups like this, where it'll also show where the log error was, all this kind of stuff. Give me some feedback. Besides that, thank you for liking and subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.